think me and Colette, I think we must have about 40, something like that.
Yeah.
And we're always learning new stuff as well. Like we have like a few songs on the go all at once, and we've got like crazy ideas. Or if we're out and about somewhere and we hear like a song kind of in a supermarket, and we go, oh, should we try that one?
Yeah.
Because we do our own little take on them, because it's just two of us.
Yeah.
Me on electric guitar and Colette on drums. It's really stripped back, so we kind of have to work the arrangements between us quite well for them to work some of the tunes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good fun.
What's the most unusual request you've had to cover a song?
To be honest, like when we've done like the pub gigs, because we try and do like different things, like we do Bjork's Oh So Quiet and You Can Leave Your Hat On and Hot Stuff. Yeah. People would kind of go, oh, do you know any Oasis, or can you play Kaiser Chiefs or something like that. So we're trying to do stuff that isn't maybe what the other covers bands might do. We're trying to do something a little bit different. But yeah, people do like to hear you know, the usual covers, Sweet Home Alabama and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
What about you, Sue? What's the most unusual request you've had to play a tune?
Oh, I don't know about unusual, but I mean, for years I was in an Irish band, and we used to do all the bog standard Irish, you know, Whiskey in the Jar and Star of the County Down and all that. And after, I mean, we were working full time, so it was, you know, we were playing 5 or 6 nights a week, doing the same set. And every time we thought, right, we're not going to do that tonight. We've been playing it every night for the last 5 years. Let's swap it, you know, swap the set around a bit. And you could guarantee somebody would ask for it. The night we decided we're not going to do Star of County Down or one of those.
Can't get rid of it.
No, just couldn't. So we just kind of ended up doing the same set every night for forever. It felt like so.
You really missed cover band there.
Actually, I depped for a cover band a couple of years ago. The Big Cats.
Yeah.
Their singer was poorly for a while, so I just depped for them, and I loved it. It was because I'd never been in that type of band before. It was just, you know, just a 4-piece, drums, bass, guitar and vocal. Like you say, your bog standard covers. We used to do Sweet Home Alabama and Queen and, you know, all the Bryan Adams and, you know, all the real bog standard. And I loved it because I was just singing. And, you know, as long as I could have a couple of pints, you know, I could get on tables and, you know, harass the audience and, you know, when I'm a little tipsy, I do quite a good impression of an extrovert. So that was really fun, actually. So because I hadn't done that sort of stuff before.
Do you get nervous before a gig?
No, not now.
No.
Well, the solo stuff, I do a little bit because I only just started doing it. But now, I mean, band gigs now. But it's like going to work, really.
What about you, Ria? Nervous?
Not really. I think because I'm so used to it now, I don't really tend to get nervous. Sometimes if it's like a weird gig, like a strange one, or if people like sat down just kind of all staring at you in a weird way, I might kind of think, like, it might be a bit weird, but no.
Do you do many weird gigs then?
No, I tend to avoid them these days. I did a gig in like a golf club or something like that, and that was just bizarre. It was just like a few people like dotted around the room and just all like sat staring, and I just found that really weird. I don't know why. I just kind of went stiff. And I was just like, what am I doing here? But no, these days they tend to be okay.
Any weird gigs, Sue? Apart from here?
Well, I remember my worst ever gig, and I always swore that if I ever had a gig as bad as that gig, I would give up.
You weren't driven out of town, were you?
Oh, it makes me cringe just thinking about it, honestly. God, how long was it now? I was at college, so yeah, I was about 17. And it was at the Little Lark in Worcester.
I've just been in Ulster actually this week.
I think it's still called the Little Lark. It was one of those Mad O'Rourke pubs.
Oh yeah.
And we played there, and a friend of mine wanted to come along and do a little support slot. and they were a bit sniffy about the fact that, you know, there was somebody else playing as well, and so he did this little support slot, and then we started playing, and our mandolin player was a knob twiddler obsessively, and a mandolin tuner obsessively, and he would stop in the middle of a song and start tuning up and fiddling about, and oh my god, I lost my temper with him over the mic. There was only like 3 people in the audience anyway, but it got to the point I just wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. It was awful. It was just awful. But hope, you know, touch wood.
Yeah.
Haven't had one that bad since, so that's why I'm still playing.
And I think it's about time you played again, isn't it? I lose track. Yeah.
Yes, it's me, it's me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that tune.
Have you got a name for your guitar, by the way?